I would say it was a roller coaster, a bit of a match. Didn't start particularly well, but we found our way into it, and I think we ended the first half with some momentum. And kind of switched again to start the second half. We knew, both teams you could see had tired legs. It's early on. We knew, we've been training hard with high loads to build them up to 90 minutes. So we know because of that, there were going to be some tired legs today. But then I think we got the momentum back with our substitutes. Our reserves came in, I think raised our level. We created some chances, and I was really proud of the defensive effort. Erin coming up with some saves when she needed to. And, it was interesting because I don't think that game was necessarily a 0-0 game, like with the chances both teams created. But I always love getting a clean sheet. And now you saw the work that, Sid put in and Marta put in, two of the veterans that, if anyone I was thinking might need a sub today because of legs would have been those two potentially, just to, give them a break and, deload them going into this next week but I couldn't take those two out. I thought they were very good today.
Coach, great result. It seems this team plays more compact. Every single player on the pitch today went out of their way to defend. Is that going to be the new norm for this newfound pride this season?
I would say so. We've been working a lot on team defense, defending from the front, how we're going to set up. And there's some things that we need to tweak tonight. And I think we didn't start well because we were a little bit too spread, and we needed to force the issue a little bit and put a little bit more pressure on their backs. And when we do that, you see we win the ball in some good spots higher up the field. And obviously we played the defending champion. They're a very good team. They had the least amount of change, I think, of all the teams. So they're very comfortable with each other. So us being, having a lot of new players and a new system, I thought like the result, it's not a win, but it feels a little bit like a win. The first half, our front, I call them our front four. If you add Kayla in with that group with Marta, Sid, and D, and we were supposed to be a little bit more fluid and have a little more interchange in our attack, and it was kind of stagnant. And so D, was a lone nine, sometimes back to goal a lot, and that's not her strength. That she can do it well, and there were some things tonight I think she needed to work on, just absorbing the defender. They're so physical and they come in, so she needed to control her defender. But when we have that good rotation with their front four and looking to make runs through, she can be someone that is not always the checking player. I think she was just checking too much, and she needs to be more the threatening player. So we're going to see some things on video to put her in better spots to do that. It's a good mix of, veterans and youth. And when you're trying to kind of start something with the culture and the team bonding and how they relate to each other on and off the field. And it's really important that they gain trust in each other. So we did some things off the field to work on that. And you can see, one of the things I said in the pregame is you're going to make mistakes. Everyone I think gets nervous because they don't want to make the mistake that, but what I try to remind them is it's, newsflash, everyone's going to make mistakes in this game, including the coaches. If we have each other's back, that mistake is going to be covered up. And so that's the thing we're always going to just keep doing, is covering up each other's mistakes and having each other's back. She may be the surprise of the preseason for me. I knew of her. I knew she was very solid, but she was trying to fly forward still in the last 10 minutes when she was exhausted, but she still wanted to. That's what I love, the aggressive mindset she took. She defended her heart out. She, Trinity and Ashley Sanchez and Mikion and Hatch. I mean, those are four very talented attacking players that our back line saw tonight, and got the, shut them down for the most part. And I was very impressed with Carrie as well. Her mentality mostly. I mean, I would have been sitting there as a right back, like, all right, I did my job. You guys can attack the last 10 minutes, but she was still trying to get up and get that goal.
I'm really proud of the team. There was some incredible tackles from the front to all the way to the back. It was a true team performance. Again, what I was happy about in the scrimmage against Kansas City, Similarly tonight, our subs that came on made the team better. And they were fantastic for us. And yeah, I think just defensive minded, we kept tight and a more compact team. Because a lot of times as you get tired, you kind of get stretched. And I was really proud of, especially the last 10 minutes, we just kept getting better and better. Yeah, I mean, I think this league is a fast league. There's a lot of transition. And they did come at us in waves. I think we had a bit of a slow start. I can say for myself, especially building out of the back, I wasn't able to solve some of the issues. And but then as the game went on, I felt, and I think it's really quite normal to be nervous the first game. I think there was some nerves. And then we kind of found more spaces. We found more flow, especially near the end. We were just playing, I think, a little bit more free, to be honest. And the tempo was better. 1-2 touch play was better, which helped a lot. But on a defensive side, like we were able to manage wave after wave. And, Washington Spirit, they were the championship team. So I'm really proud of the team performance. And, I remember from last season, there are just some games where you just kind of, they just take it over and over and over. And I think that's where team connection is really important. And I think we've really grown together as a team in the last few weeks.
Erin, great result. It was hard for Washington wingers to finish up the play in transition. What are your thoughts on the performances of your teammates, Carrie Lawrence and Courtney Peterson?
Yeah, I thought defensively they were great. I think the biggest improvement I can say from our team is I mentioned being compact. I think shifting side to side, Carrie and Court were a really big part of that, because the tighter our fullbacks are in, the tighter our center backs are in, which means there's little space for them to go through. And I thought they were fantastic with their one-on-one battles. They were rarely able to cut inside, so great for performances from both of them. Right to the end. Yeah, I mean, I think Megan Montefusco has been a fantastic addition to the back line. She's comfortable on the ball. And I have to say too, Tony Presley has been fantastic this whole preseason as well. And Amy Turner. And I think between the three of them, they're fantastic and they're competing. And it's tough because someone always kind of sits out. But at the end of the day, I think the three of them are pushing one another constantly. And I'm proud to witness that competition. But yeah, I think Megan's come in and, she likes to get on the ball. She's physical and I want to play, like we want to play out of the back. And I know we have gains to make in that area, but that will come, I think, definitely. And I think she should.
I mean, it's been a great start. It was really fun to be out there. First home game. I'm really glad we got to play at home tonight. And to get the clean sheet, that's huge. Backline was really pumped about that. And I thought it was a great team effort. We started a little shaky, but I think it got really good and you could see where this team is going to go in the future. Yeah, I mean, I think the momentum shift, you could feel it. It was just, you could feel the energy in the stadium, the crowd was getting into it. And then, the subs came in and they made a huge difference. They picked up the energy. We were a little bit tired at one point and then they came in and changed the game. So that's why, when I just said it's a great team effort, it really was. And speaking to the defense, I think we were just, checking in with each other and it was just a really good group effort back there, covering each other. We all felt like we had each other's back the whole game. And that was our goal today. And I think we accomplished that.
Megan, great result tonight. Obviously, the backline today was relentless. Can we expect the same type of relentlessness from all four of you against North Carolina coming up?
Of course, yeah. That's our mentality going into every game. Blocking shots, covering each other, picking up the pieces, whatever we can do to cover. That's our job back there, and that's our goal for next game for sure. And I'm really excited to play again. It was fun out there tonight.